What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the 3 big mistakes that I made when I first opened Murph's Card Town, and I want to discuss these with you guys because I truly believe in transparency. However, I also want this video to serve as a resource and a tool for other people potentially looking to open their own card shop, hobby shop, or just a small business in general. So I really hope that this video can help and guide people one way or the other. And stick around to the end because I do have a bonus / 4th mistake that I wish I realized early on that I do believe could be very, very beneficial to your business journey. So without any further ado, let's dive into number 1. And my lists are never in order, and this one's going to be no different. But the first mistake is I didn't know how many hats there was going to be when running your own business. Now, I knew that I was going to have to wear all the hats. Inventory, cleaning, restocking, financing, everything. However, I didn't anticipate how many hats there was going to be and how often they needed my attention. Now, if you're in a business with a partner or a friend, family, and there's just more people, then it's a little bit easier to kind of alleviate these hats, delegate, and it would just be a little bit easier. But if you're just one person, a sole proprietor, a solo guy or girl trying to run their own business, be aware of all the hats you're going to have to wear. And that is something I knew that I was going to have to do going in, but again, I underestimated how many hats there's going to be. So if you're thinking about opening any kind of business, again, card shop, hobby shop, or just a small business in general, make sure you are well aware of all the hats you're going to have to wear. And that was something that I took for granted. So that was my number 1 mistake. Moving along to number 2, the importance of social media. Social media is absolutely free, and this is something that I really wish I took advantage of when I first opened. And of course, I made some posts here and there in regards to Murph's Boston Sports Talk, my old podcast, and then I did make some posts about Murph's Card Town here and there as I was open for the first few weeks and months. However, it dawned on me that I can use social media as a means to, hey, here's this new product, hey, here's these new cards, hey, come check out the shop. And that's something I really didn't do early on, and I really regret doing. So if you're going to open any kind of business, post on social media. Just, hey, we're getting ready to open. Hey, look what we have in. This is what our setup's going to be. Come on by, we're open today. Just pump out social media posts. People who want to follow you will follow you. People who want to share will share. And at the end of the day, it is completely free. And of course, you can pay for ads on Google and on Facebook, newspapers, but that's an expense that you may not be able to afford or you don't want to pay for. And that was something I didn't want to do early on. And I've enjoyed social media, Instagram, Facebook, and even here on YouTube. You know, YouTube is completely free as well. And I just enjoyed not having to pay for these Google ads and these Facebook ads. Every once in a while, I'll throw up a Facebook ad, you know, $15 or whatever it may be, just to try something different. But I really do believe social media outside of word of mouth is one of, if not the best resource and tool that you can use and exploit because of how free it is. F-R-E-E, free. Completely free, and something that you should absolutely be taking advantage of. And again, early on is something I was not able to do. And if I did, maybe I'd have more followers, maybe I'd have more business, more friends, more traction, more everything if I took advantage of it more early on. Number 3 is don't say no. Try to offer alternatives to somebody if they're asking for something, looking for something, and you don't have it. Now, kind of brief little story real quick. When I first opened, I just wanted to do sports cards. That's it. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey. No Pokemon, no TCG. But people kept coming in and asking, hey, do you have any Pokemon? Do you have any Pokemon? And I kept saying no. And it got to the point where I was potentially losing really good business, good customers, good people. And I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll dabble with it. I'll get a little bit of Pokemon and I'll try it. So what happened was I got some ETBs, like a booster box, sell by the pack, and it was very, very successful. Now, the mistake that I made here was I said no to people, just outright flat no, instead of offering alternatives. Hey, I may not have Pokemon, but I do have this. I don't have Pokemon, but the shop over there might have Pokemon. Or you might be able to get a good deal here. Or, oh, I know somebody that has some Pokemon they're looking to sell. Offer alternatives if you're able to, instead of just saying no. Now, I have a tremendous inventory of Pokemon, and if someone's looking for a specific set, let's say Silver Tempest booster box. I don't have a Silver Tempest booster box right now, but I do have an ETB that has 8 packs in it, and it's a third of the price of the booster box, even maybe a quarter of the price of the booster box now, if we're being honest. I may not have what you're originally looking for, but hey, at least I have an alternative. So instead of just flat out saying no, offer alternatives. And I wish this was something that I noticed early on, because again, I potentially lost out on business, customers, revenue, profit, relationships, so much that I potentially missed out on just by flat out saying no. And then here is a bonus for you guys. Bonus is ask other people for their opinions, their advice. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask. Asking questions is very, very smart and intelligent of people, because that shows that they want to learn. They want to learn about something. They need help with something, and that is okay to seek out. Whether it's dropping a comment here, on the bottom of this video and be like, Murph, I'm trying to do this. What would you suggest? Or asking a partner, or asking parents, asking a mentor, whoever it is. Don't be afraid to ask for help, opinions, and advice, because honestly, I'm very stubborn. I want to do everything by myself. That's why I don't hire anybody here. That's why I don't have an investor or a partner, because I want to do it myself. And that is absolutely okay if you want to do it yourself as well. But one thing that I really made a mistake on was I didn't ask for help sooner, in terms of, hey, do you think this looks nice here? Hey, do you think I should offer Pokemon sooner than I did? Just ask your customers. They're going to be your best resource, is customers. Hey, I'm thinking about branching into Japanese booster boxes. What do you think about that? Ask 10 people who buy Pokemon at your shop. And again, I'm just using this as an example. It could be really whatever. Hey, I'm thinking about diving into 1980s comic books. Right now you only sell, new comic books, but hey, I'm thinking about getting into some older comics. What do you think about that? Don't be afraid to ask for advice, opinions, and ask others for help. I was super stubborn when I first opened, and I wish I did. And again, maybe I would be in a better spot if I wasn't so stubborn. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you were able to take something away from it. Again, whether you want to open your own card shop, your own hobby shop, or just your own small business in general, hopefully you were able to take something away from this video. And if you did, I'd love to hear about it down in the comment section below. If you have any questions or anything you want to piggyback off of what I said, again, leave those down below in the comments. I'd love to read and reply to any and all comments. But that will do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Press all the buttons, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, check out the channel membership program. I would greatly appreciate the love and support. If you enjoyed this video, which I do believe you did, I've queued up an excellent video right there for you that I do believe is going to be excellent for your hobby endeavors. Hopefully, I'll see you in that one.